LGBT culture in Singapore. There are no statistics on how many LGBT people there are in Singapore or what percentage of the population they constitute. Section 377 of the Penal Code criminalizes sexual acts between men, including consensual and private activities, though it is unenforced. Sexual acts between women are legal. Singapore has repeatedly come under controversy for its treatment and viewing of the LGBT community, despite multiple advocacy groups stepping up awareness campaigns with scorecards for politicians and online rallies over what they see as everyday discrimination that stems from a rarely used colonial-era law banning sexual acts between men. The dominant PAP refuses to set up protections for LGBT individuals. In line with worldwide trends, though, attitudes towards LGBT members of the community has become more accepting and optimistic, especially in the youth community. Notable persons identifying as LGBT. Historical. Paddy Chu was the first Singaporean to publicly declare his HIV-positive status. He came out on 12 December 1998 during the first National AIDS Conference in Singapore. He identified his orientation as bisexual. His affliction was dramatized in a play called Completely with Slash-Out character produced by The Necessary Stage, directed by Alvin Tan and written by Harsh Sharma, staged in May 1999. He died on 21 August 1999, shortly after the play's run ended. Arthur Yap was a poet who was awarded the 1983 Singapore Cultural Medallion for Literature. He died of laryngeal carcinoma on 19 June 2006, bequeathing $500,000 part of his estate, which included his apartment off Killiney Road, to the National Cancer Centre Singapore, where he was a patient. Arts personalities. Cyril Wong, poet. Alfian Sat, writer, poet, and playwright. He had a weekly column on gay website Trevi titled Iced Bandung. Ng Yisheng, writer and performance artist. Ng is the author of a collection of personally written poems, including gay-themed ones. Politicians. Vincent Wijasinghe, first Singaporean politician to openly declare that he was gay when he made a post on Facebook ahead of the annual Pink.SG event. Cyberspace. Singapore has particularly established LGBT portals owing to its high internet penetration rates and the restriction on LGBT content in print and broadcast media. Blowing Wind Gay Forum is an online discussion forum for gay men in Singapore, started in 1997 to discuss any issues which concern them. It eschews political, religious, and anti-racial topics. Dear Straight People is a media platform focused on content related to and concerning the LGBTQ+ community. Founded by Sean Fu in July 2015, Dear Straight People has become Singapore's leading LGBTQ+ publication. Dear Straight People is known for its coming out stories, which includes notable LGBT+ figures such as Paralympic medalist Teresa Goh and the host of Drag Race Thailand, Pangaina Heels. Free Asia is an English-language LGBT news and social networking portal founded in 2000 by Stuart Coe. Free was popular during the early 2000s, but has become largely inactive during the 2010s. JSG Confessions, also known as GSC, started in February 2013 in the footsteps of a host of popular confessions websites. GSC is a Facebook page that hosts a collection of user-contributed stories by gay, bisexual, lesbian, straight, transgender, and curious members. The page was a sleeper, published over 500 confessions or posts within less than 2 weeks of its creation and garnering over 10,000 page likes in slightly over 6 months. The site is run by an anonymous moderator, an account director in an advertising firm in his 30s who wants to be known only as GC. JSG Confessions rebranded itself to GLBT Voices and in 2017 announced its closure. After a 3-year hiatus, GLBT Voices announced its comeback but its reach and influence has waned since its heyday in 2013. LGBT Voices is now largely inactive on social media. Trevi, formerly known as SG Boy, was set up in March 1999, originally known as Singapore Boy homepage before being renamed SG Boy. It is one of the most popular LGBT portals in Singapore. It underwent a makeover, rebranding itself as Trevi.com in August 2006, shifting its focus to the more mature 25 to 40-year age group of the local gay market and expanding its user base regionally. On 30 April 2021, Trevi.com announced the closure of its website due to its dwindling popularity. Organizations supporting LGBT rights: the Free Community Church, Kalangi Pride Centre PPC, Singapore's first LGBT centre,